Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and we just recently celebrated the 10th year anniversary of 9/11. And the tragedy at 9/11 was unlike anything that this country had ever witnessed before. But there were some good things that came out of that as well. And I don't know if you heard it on the news or not, but did you know that there was a head of a major company that survived that day because his son started kindergarten? He took him to kindergarten, and he wasn't there when the tragedy happened. There was another guy that's alive because it was his turn to bring donuts. One woman was late because her alarm clock didn't go off in time. And there was someone that was late because they got stuck on the New Jersey Turnpike, and there's some kind of auto accident, and that made her late. Someone missed the bus. There was one guy that spilled food on his clothes and had to take time to change them. There was somebody whose car wouldn't start. There was one guy that went back to answer the telephone. And there was a lady that had a child that was goofing off a little bit, and so she didn't get ready as soon as she should have. There was somebody who couldn't catch a taxi. There was just all kinds of things like this. But the one that really kind of stuck with me was the guy who put on a new pair of shoes that morning. He took the various means to get to work, but before he got there, he got a blister on his foot. Those new shoes just gave him a blister, and so he had to stop at a drugstore to buy a Band-Aid. And that's the reason he's alive today. So, I guess the moral of all this, or the lesson that we can learn from this, is that, if we're stuck in traffic, or, we miss an elevator, or we have to go back to answer a ringing telephone, or, all the little things that happen during the course of a day that just kind of annoy us. Maybe we ought to think to ourselves that maybe that's exactly where God wants us to be at that very moment. So the next time your morning seems to be going wrong, or something's going on, your children are slow getting dressed, or you can't find your car keys, or all the traffic lights just seem to be turning red right when you get there. Don't get mad or frustrated, because maybe somebody's watching over you, and maybe that's exactly where you ought to be right then. So may God continue to bless you with all those annoying little things, and may you remember and appreciate their possible purpose. Here's to your absolutely incredible success.